just, it don't matter how the set's going, it's just, if I'm 2-0 down, if I win the next game, suddenly I could be 2-1, then 2-2. And it's just a matter of kind of, you know you're there for a reason, just slow it down, learn what you have to, and go back into the game.
Remember what you're there
Speaking
for.
of the game, actually, sorry to interrupt. Speaking of the game, we are good to go into this first match, so we're going to see what happens. Flash picked instantly this time round. So
I quite like that as we cut to the camera, Atrocitus is very much stuck there with his face, and Flash is just pointing at him and smiling.
I mean, that's just a little bit of
this
BM.
guy.
A little bit of cheeky BM, but...
He just picked Atrocitus against me.
This is going to be our first match of the Path to Pro Finals. xZoro going with Atrocitus, as we all expected, but not going Black Adam first. Happypow's going Flash instead. Now, that's immediately one of these changes. And there's the punish. There is the tech. You talked about it, and here it comes through. Gets tagged again. The amount of resets that Flash has access to, this is a fantastic start for Happypow for sure.
Super tricky way to start match off, but a really confident way too. And there's the block from xZoro. Already back to the corner though, this could be a bit of a dangerous situation. Flash doesn't quite have his straight available, but there's the, actually standing cross up. The tricky stuff already. Happypow is just not holding anything back.
He's got him in the corner. This is dangerous territory, and that's going to be another element right there. Zoro's going to have to be so careful whiffing those forward twos, because Flash, with that fast forward dash, the quick normals that you can easily hit confirm, he's going to whiff punish you for free if you're pressing those buttons.
Indeed, but a commanding lead for Happypow already, and the clash already forced from Zoro. Nice reaction punish on the cat activation, and there's the ball finding some momentum in the way of Zoro, and there he is, tries to crouch, but using the cat just to make it a little bit safer, and again, there's that trade. That's the tech I was talking about before. Flash exclusive punish.
Oh, another cross-up. That was just disgusting. That typical Flash cross-up on the other side at the last minute. And look at how much damage. Clearly, Happypow is prepared for this matchup. Look at how much tech he's using already.
Oh, and there we go. That's a nice catch from Zoro. 3 bars left to go with. I'm not going to say the comeback's impossible. It's going to be very difficult now. I must actually say the fuzzy guarding from Happypow has been incredible.
Gets hit by the final overhead, but in many ways it's going to be worth the risk. I mean, at that point, there's no real reason not to commit, because Zoro, he's so low on life, he's got to make something happen, but Trait might be gone for the rest of this entire match now. Tries to punish, but nothing just yet. Armor break.
Yeah, that's good stuff for Zoro. Oh, there's that down 2 punish into the Trait. An easy finish for Happypow, but it really goes back to what you were saying before. You know, Zoro really just adores that forward 2 pressure, that long-range mid that just forces you into that. It's not necessarily a guessing game. It's 2 very hard fuzzy guards back-to-back, but if he's got the cat, obviously there's an extra layer of a read you have to make there. You can try and make it safe in different ways, but really sticking to that. Almost all of the damage that Zoro was able to get in that round was off of that.
Well,
Zoro, is he going to consider a different character?
I don't know, because he's been playing so much Atrocitus so far. I'm not sure if other characters would work in this setting, because clearly Happypow was ready for this matchup. You know,
of course.
We saw that tech, that specific tech that we'll no doubt go into after this set is done, but a unique answer to Atrocitus, you know, going in for that trade that allows him to combo off, and that's going to be fantastic. Now, here's the change to Supergirl. She's also been upgraded in the recent patch. A little bit more damage, the back 1, 2, 3 being safer on block, good for a pressure tool. But the question is, how much has Zoro been using this character?
But also a question of that, there was a lot of hesitance there as well. Like, that was not an immediate switch. That wasn't necessarily a confident character change. Happypow knowing it took him a while to go to Supergirl here. If this doesn't go well, I mean, can Zoro, we said before, right? Being able to recover from mistakes and being able to recover from being down. This is kind of exactly that situation. But looks like Zoro has a bit of a life lead, but the first hit was him as well. Supergirl going to build that meter really well, but desperately needs it.
Happypow's Flash has been defeated by ED Ixie, though, in Path to Pro before, so it's definitely a character that can defeat Happypow's Flash. But this is a different version of the game now. Both characters are a little tiny bit different, and no doubt Happypow would have done his homework too. Here's the conversion. Zoro with a knockdown. Nice chunk of damage.
This stage actually going to be very good for xZoro, considering the background bounce being just crucial for Supergirl, getting a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. There's the 50-50. Cancel, tricky stuff. Oh, tries to go for a combo, but unfortunate drop from Happypow.
He's done a nice amount of damage already. He definitely would like to do a little bit more, but not spending the meter burn. Zoro kind of challenging that. I know regular Frost Breath is unsafe on block, but the meter burn being a threat, sometimes a bit risky to punish it.
You see this neutral game, though, really trying to be played by Zoro, trying to keep him at bay, but there's only so long you can keep Flash away. Oh no, there's up the background bounce and a reaction down 2, but also another combo drop. Both players, very sloppy execution at the moment.
Absolutely, this was not a clean first round. There really is no beating around the bush there, but the exchange, Happypow comes off a little bit better. He's got access to the speed force though.
Oh,
no meter burn.
Yeah, doesn't meter burn the launch. Oh, and again, getting that conversion, immediate clash coming out from xZoro. I mean, one thing you can do in the matchup, obviously, is like, if you block anything when the Speed Force is activated and you push block, it takes him out of it. But every single time that Zoro is getting him, well, is on the receiving end of that, it's a 50-50 he's getting opened up by. So even if he's trying to just take a block to push block, he's not able to do it because at the end of the day, it's a guessing game.
Yeah, can't really push block a 50-50 unless you've guessed right in that scenario. Man, just take a round, but just look at the meter difference. He's going to go into this round. Speed Force is going to be back. And that's going to be his character power. Doesn't hit confirm into anything substantial there. Just takes the damage where he can get it.
Still, though, decent chunk. Sweet. Oh, and there's the wake up coming out from Zoro, but gets a nice on the way down hit. And that's going to be a full combo for sure.
Background bounce.
Minimizes the scaling.
Oh no, yeah, I'm about to say, sort of thinking alike right there. I wonder if he would have gone for the damage cash out, but unfortunately, we'll never know. Regardless of that combo drop, though, just look at the difference. He's doing a good job, evened out the health, and then some. But there's the down 2 to challenge, but no, the wrong side.
Clash didn't turn around, but we see Zoro doesn't have access to a clash anymore. This is a full combo. Reset incoming.
I assume.
No, nothing.
I assume that was an execution error. That very much looked like it. But speaking of execution, another knockdown, but there's the late wake up. Immediate adaptation, but is it enough? No! The ground pound comes through, and in the last minute, we did see elements of an adaptation. He saw the sort of knockdown, got hit by the cross-up last time, immediately recognized the setup, and delayed wake-up. It worked out, but not enough to
Actually, it wasn't a bad showing at all from Zoro in that situation. It was kind of, you know, we saw a lot of hesitance before going to that Supergirl, but looked a lot more comfortable in the matchup specifically. But do we see him go back to it? Looks like he's considering another one now. Or is he going to go back to Supergirl?
Supergirl definitely did a better job than Atrocitus. And to be honest, I didn't expect this at all. I didn't expect to see him go with Supergirl of all characters. Same. I mean, I was talking to him at Versus Fighting, and I'm like, do you see yourself using more than Atrocitus here? And he said, well, he's got a couple of characters he's been messing around with, but realistically, he was thinking he was probably going to stick with Atrocitus because that's his comfort zone. But I just think that first game was so dominant, he must have felt like this change was a must pick.
I mean, confidence is what you need to play a character like Atrocitus, and if you're not feeling it at the time, then I can't really blame him for swapping away. There's an overhead, but no confirm. Happypow going in for the background bounce, but no punish. Zoro not really punishing correctly in this set so far.
Yeah, being ready for those background bounces really is a must, especially on a stage like Rock of Eternity. And Supergirl, this is a great stage for her because she's got those unblockable projectiles almost all over the screen, and she also has the background bounce. So it's kind of like best of both worlds. She gets everything.
And there's that low. Happypow caught not blocking. Background bounce available. He's going to get the right combo. Looks like he might. Oh no, but drops the follow-up, cutting this damage down.
Yeah, Zoro's execution definitely hasn't been his friend so far. Nice block and the empty jump low, actually. Good read. And there's the first unblockable. Hit by the overhead though. Hit confirm into Speed Force.
I mean, this is
big
flash.
damage.
Yeah, oh, there's the air tech, gets caught. Doesn't lose quite as much health, but there's a free reset. That actually might end up doing more, and it costs Zoro 2 of his bars on a character like Supergirl, who is very meter intensive.
There's a golden rule against Flash, and that's not to air tech when you're in that slow down state, because really, he's going to chase it down. He's going to get a full combo, and you're going to lose the bar. This is match point for Happypow already.
Happypow looking super confident for sure, but a nice anti-air coming out from Zoro. Hugely down on super meter, but does have a full bar of trait to go. Oh wow, nice phase just to avoid the interactable.
Oh, very nearly connected that forward 3. And there's the read. Catching and pressing a button.
Nice interactable coming out to a lot of damage. Or tries to phase through the whole thing. Loses a little bit of the chip damage, doesn't eat maximum there. Oh, empty jump low again. Wow, that's actually really risky for Happypow to do that, considering how easy she can anti-air.
Oh, wait a minute! Where did that even connect? I have no idea, but Happypow consistently goes for that reset, and 100% of the time I just see it work. Not pressing buttons, but wow, back to back. That was 3 bars spent.
It was indeed, but now it means that he has lost the meter advantage. Zoro is fighting his way out of the corner. A lot better for him now. There we go, the mix-up.
That's definitely a good point. I mean, the amount of meter burn forward 3s we saw there, and the meter burn just to go for unclashable extra damage on the back 3. Happypow may have thrown this game away.
Well, there's a Speed Force, tries to go through, but hang on a minute. Jump one hitting behind. He's still alive. There's the bar. No clash coming out from Zoro, and he's going to go down to a nice confirm on what looked like a very wonky instant jump back 1.
So in that situation, he kind of had to clash there, right? I mean, there was no other option. It was going to go in for a back 3 after that sort of launch. But I mean, that's definitely one way to end a set.
It might just not have expected the combo to continue in that fashion, but regardless, a very back and forth game number 3 in that match, to be sure. I mean, the character choice, we said we didn't expect to see him go away from Atrocitus, but Supergirl looking a lot more strong for him in that setup particularly. But what was it about the character change to Supergirl? I mean, you know, being a Birmingham guy, you've got Ikesy, you know, as a training partner right at your fingertips. What is it about the Supergirl matchup that you think was a bit better for Flash specifically?
I think it allowed him to sit back, but without taking any risks, any like big risks as Atrocitus anyway. I mean, we just saw kind of neutral Frost Breath and kind of tried to let Happypow hang himself, and just had those safer normals with back 1, 2, 3 to check rather than forward 2, 2, 3. I
think also the full screen game, right, being super important, just making sure you have that presence that, because Flash ultimately he wants to get in, because when Flash gets in, you know, he has some of the strongest 50-50s in the game, you know, between that fast overhead, between that fast low, immense practical damage output. A character like that, you don't want them anywhere near you. If you can keep them at arm's length where your normals reach and theirs don't, or even full screen, right? You want to do that. You want to build as much bar so you can air tech if he hasn't got speed force, or you can clash, or you can push block, or you can do anything to get him out of your face. And ultimately, I mean, it's easy for me to say, perhaps Zoro should have done more push blocking, but ultimately, he was getting opened up by 50-50s, you know? If he was just blocking low, waiting for that to push block, and he gets hit by the overhead, he's going to get hit regardless. Zoro looking really good. Still very much in this, though, just in the lower bracket now, so he's lost the safety net, unfortunately, in round 1. But, I mean, Happypow is a lot of people's favourites to do very well in this tournament, so not a huge surprise to see him looking on point.